Have you ever messed up? I mean, really, truly messed up. Made a decision so bad you felt like there was no coming back from it? If you have, then you know what it's like to feel lost, alone, and completely unworthy. Today, I want to talk about a story that hits right at the heart of that feeling. It's an ancient story, but it's as relevant today as it ever was. It's often called the parable of the prodigal son, but I like to call it a story for everyone who failed. The story goes like this. A man has two sons. The younger one gets restless. He goes to his father and asks for his share of the inheritance. Now, this is a huge insult in their culture. It's basically saying, "Dad, I wish you were already gone." But the father, in an act of incredible grace, agrees. He divides his property and gives the younger son his share. The son takes the money, leaves home, and heads for a distant country. Once there, he lives it up. He spends every last penny on wild living. He's the life of the party, surrounded by friends, as long as the money lasts. But then, it runs out. And just as his pockets become empty, a severe famine hits the land. He's broke, he's hungry, and all his fair-weather friends are gone. He's desperate. He ends up getting a job feeding pigs, which, for a Jewish man, was the lowest of the low. He's so hungry, he finds himself wanting to eat the pig's food. This is his rock bottom. Covered in filth, starving, and completely alone, he finally comes to his senses. He thinks, "My father's hired servants have food to spare, and here I am, starving to death." In that moment of clarity, he makes a decision. He decides to go home. He rehearses a speech. "Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Just make me like one of your hired servants." He doesn't expect forgiveness or restoration. He just hopes for a job, for a roof over his head, for basic survival. He's given up on being a son. He just wants to be a servant. So he begins the long, humiliating journey home. And here's where the story takes a powerful turn. While he was still a long way off, his father saw him. The father wasn't waiting angrily. He was watching, hoping, longing for his son's return. He saw his son, and his heart was filled with compassion. He didn't wait for the apology. He didn't wait for the son to reach the house. The father ran to him. He threw his arms around his son and kissed him. The son starts his rehearsed speech, "Father, I have sinned, ... But the father isn't even listening to the full apology. He cuts him off and yells to his servants, "Quick! Bring the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Bring the fattened calf and kill it. Let's have a feast and celebrate. For this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." This story isn't just about a rebellious son. It's about a relentless father. It's a story for anyone who's ever felt they've gone too far, that they've messed up too badly to be welcomed back. It's a reminder that no matter how far we wander, there's a love that is always watching, always waiting, ready to run to us the moment we turn back. It's a story of unconditional love, radical grace, and the joy of coming home. It tells us that our worth isn't based on our performance, but on our identity as a child loved by a gracious father. So if you feel lost today, remember this story. The journey home might seem long, but the welcome is more than you can ever imagine. Thanks so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button and consider subscribing for more content like this. See you in the next video.